Good morning, my name is Eko Asma, and I welcome you to the Farmers Day edition of Sports here on the AM show on the JoyNews channel on Multi TV. We look ahead to the action in the major European leagues, especially the big game involving Chelsea and Man City at the Stamford Bridge. But first, let's talk about Isaac Dogbe, because the Ghanaian boxer defends his WBO bantamweight title this weekend. He's up against Mexico's Emmanuel Navarrete at the Madison Square Gardens in New York on Saturday night. Joy Sports editor Nathaniel Arthur previews the big bout.
Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe is a 2012 Olympian who has traveled a fulfilling journey so far in the pugilistic sport. He showed glimpses of greatness in his first 10 fights, which caused many expert eyes around the world to start paying attention to him. When Dogbe met his first experienced opponent in the undefeated Edward Kakembo, he overpowered the Ugandan to win the WBO Africa belt. Then came the very tough John Neil Tabanao, whose defeat earned Dogbe the WBC Youth belt and the WBO Oriental in addition to his WBO Africa belt. The young African boxer defeated two of the division's contenders, Julian Aristule and Javier Chacon, who each had at least twice Dogbe's fight experience. But his father and trainer Paul criticized him openly about his performance and demanded more. Dogbe absorbed his father's criticism, and before a packed Bukum boxing arena on January 6 this year, and a more attack-oriented and defensive Dogbe delivered a class act of a performance to stop Mexican Cesar Juarez, who then had a record of 20 wins and 5 losses. Juarez was a good boxer, but Dogbe proved superior. Then came the champion Jesse Magdaleno, and Dogbe did not disappoint. It was a stern line of crisp punching, combinations, and all-attack style. In the end, when Dogbe was declared the new champion, Magdaleno bowed to him in sportsmanly respect. The young man from the Volta region of Ghana looks focused to deliver yet another performance as he goes into his second defense after defeating Hidenori Otake, who was the Japanese who posed the first challenge to him as a champion. But if endorsements from greats like Azuma Nelson are anything to go by, then Isaac the Royal Storm Dogbe surely is looking ahead to one great night against Emmanuel Navarrete.
Still on the Dogbe versus Navarrete bout, Ghanaian boxing fans have been sharing their thoughts.
As connoisseurs of the game, we can predict that the guy is going to go in round 5. That will be the end of the fight.
Is boxing?
It won't go beyond that. I can assure you. The Kulakbaji is there. He's experienced, tactical, and cool, always cool in the ring, and knows what to do and at the right time.
Well, I'm expecting to knock him out because he's one of the formidable boxers that we have in this country. His strategies and his style that he has adopted, none of our fighters has ever adopted those strategies. And with those strategies come to play, I don't think the guy will be able to withstand his prowess. No, Dogbe will knock the guy out.
Which one?
Oh, I don't think the guy will pass 6.
Oh, my expectation for Isaac Dogbe is to win and knock the Navarrete down and bring the title back again. In Ghana here now, he's our world title champion holder. So we support him with our spirit, and all Ghanaians too should help him with prayers and be able to bring the title back again in Ghana here.
It's going to be a comfortable fight for Isaac. I see him cruising through maybe after 6 rounds. Yeah, with a knockout, of course, because I don't think now he's going to put up a fight, But Isaac is in good shape. He's been active, unlike his opponent, so it should be a good bout for him. It's cruise control for him, I should say. Nothing out of the... He's going to win, hands down, a knockout. It's not going to last 8 rounds. So, yeah, it's for Isaac. I go for Isaac.
Dogbe, the boy there forgets. He gets strong. He be short boy, but if he see in hand, too much, the guy there go win. Allah will lie. Because the guy there, they trust him. Everywhere he go, I see the guy there, Dogbe there, he gets strong. In hand inside strong because he be a aware guy. But if he see him, he go no say, yeah, he be my countryman. I for believe him because I know how the boy did. Have you get me? So the boy there go win. Allah will lie. Oh, the boy, I swear he go give knockouts. I go give. I don't know how the boy in hand.
Elsewhere, in an effort to develop sports infrastructure in Ghana, a multi-purpose sports facility at Sukura, an Accra suburb, has been commissioned by President Nana Akufo-Addo. Joy Sports Asari Bediako was at the unveiling ceremony and has come through with this report.
8 months ago, Loso Park was a grassless, undulating football pitch at the center of Sukura, a suburb of Accra. But now it is a multi-purpose sports facility. Los Wembley Plus boasts of an ultra-modern 51 by 73 meter AstroTurf with 3,723 square meters. The facility is 450-seater plus 15 seats each for the 2 reserve benches. It has a flat light, standby generator, 2 separate changing and washrooms. Other facilities include a VIP sitting area, offices and apartments. Los Wembley Plus was commissioned by the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, on Wednesday night.
In the name of the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
The state-of-the-art sports facility was constructed by Wembley Sports Construction Limited. Here's their CEO, Robert Tete Coleman.
The community is extremely excited about this edifice, and I think that it's going to harness talent. Not only are we going to use it for football, but we are going to use it for churches to have their crusade. The Muslim community will pray on it. When it comes to maintenance, we are not going to renege on our effort to ensure that the pitch is maintained. If you look at what we have done for Asamoah, if you look at what we have done at Kotobabi, at Nungwa, I think that the maintenance has been very good, and that is what we are going to do.
Present at the unveiling of the Los Wembley Plus at Sukura were former Black Stars players Gordon Atram, John Pencil, Jao Preko, Stephen Apia, Lai Kinson, Augustina Himfo, and Sam Johnson.
Now to the English Premier League, and the top liner comes off at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. It's Chelsea versus leaders Man City, and the Blues will be targeting a revival after losing 2 of their last 3 games. Under the fixtures, Saturday, Bournemouth versus Liverpool, Manchester United versus Fulham, Arsenal versus Huddersfield, West Ham versus Crystal Palace, Cardiff versus Southampton, Burnley versus Brighton, Chelsea versus Manchester City, Leicester versus Tottenham, Newcastle versus Wolverhampton, Everton versus Watford. Let's check the La Liga fixtures. Leganes versus Getafe, Atletico Madrid versus Alaves, Valencia versus Sevilla, Villarreal versus Celta Vigo, Espanyol versus Barcelona, Eibar versus Levante, Huesca versus Real Madrid, Real Sociedad versus Real Valladolid, Real Betis versus Rayo Vallecano, Atletico Bilbao versus Girona. Then Serie A fixtures. Juventus versus Inter Milan, Napoli versus Frosinone, Cagliari versus Roma, Lazio versus Sampdoria, Sassuolo versus Fiorentina, Parma versus Chievo, Empoli versus Bologna, Udinese versus Atalanta, Genoa versus Spal, AC Milan versus Torino. That is the sports for now here on the AM show on the JoyNews channel on Multi TV. Thanks for watching and happy Farmers Day. My name is Eko Asma.